A 12-year-old girl showed up at my door yesterday calling me Grandma. I'd never seen her before in my life, but she had my husband's eyes and my daughter's birth certificate. My name is Rose. I'm 74 years old, and in the last 24 hours, I've discovered that my marriage of 51 years was built on the biggest lie imaginable. The girl's name was Emma. She stood on my porch at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, holding a worn backpack and looking terrified. Are you Rose Patterson? Yes. Who are you? I'm Emma. I think you're my grandmother. My blood went cold. Sweetheart, I think you have the wrong house. No, ma'am. My mom said to find you if something happened to her. What happened to your mom? She died last week. Car accident. The girl started crying. I didn't know what to do. This child was clearly in distress, but she couldn't be my granddaughter. I only had one child. My daughter Sarah, who died at birth 43 years ago. Emma. What was your mother's name? Sarah Patterson. I nearly collapsed. That's impossible. Ma'am, I have her birth certificate. Emma reached into her backpack and pulled out a folded document. I unfolded it with shaking hands. Baby girl Patterson. Born August 15, 1981. Mother Rose Patterson. Father Harold Patterson. My husband's name. My name. But the date was wrong. My Sarah died in 1981. This birth certificate showed a baby born alive. Emma, where did you get this? My mom kept all her important papers in a box under her bed. Who raised you? My mom and my dad. But Dad died when I was 8. What was your dad's name? Michael Chun. But Mom said he wasn't my real dad. Who was your real dad? Mom never told me. She just said when I got older I'd understand. But this birth certificate shows Harold Patterson as the father. Who's Harold Patterson? My husband. Your supposed grandfather. Where is he? He's at work. Emma, are you sure about all this? Ma'am, I don't have anywhere else to go. I looked at this child standing on my porch, 12 years old, alone in the world, with documents that claim she was my granddaughter. Come inside, sweetheart. Let's figure this out. Emma followed me into the living room. I made her a sandwich while I tried to process what was happening. Emma, tell me about your mom. She was really pretty. Blonde hair, blue eyes. She worked at a diner. Where? Springfield. About 2 hours from here. Springfield, where Harold went on business trips once a month for 20 years. Did your mom ever mention visiting this town? She said she grew up here, but she never wanted to come back. Why not? She said it brought back bad memories. What kind of bad memories? She never said. Just that some people hurt her really bad. My mind was racing. If this birth certificate was real, then my daughter hadn't died at birth. But Harold had told me she died. The doctors had told me she died. I'd mourned her death for 43 years. Emma, do you have any other papers? Photos? I have my mom's driver's license. She handed me a Massachusetts driver's license. Sarah Chun. Born August 15, 1981. The same birth date as on the birth certificate. The same birth date as my daughter who supposedly died. Emma, can I see a photo of your mom? Emma pulled out her phone and showed me a picture. I gasped. The woman looked exactly like me at that age. Same blonde hair. Same blue eyes. Same facial structure. This was my daughter. Alive. Or had been alive until last week. Oh my God. Ma'am, are you okay? Emma, I need to make a phone call. I called Harold at work. Harold, you need to come home right now. Rose, I'm in a meeting. I don't care. Come home now. What's wrong? We have a visitor. Who? Your granddaughter. Silence. Harold. I'll be right there. He hung up. The tone of his voice told me everything I needed to know. He knew about Emma. He'd known about Sarah. 43 years of lies. Harold arrived home 30 minutes later. He walked into the living room and saw Emma sitting on our couch. His face went white. Hello, Mr. Patterson. Emma, you know her? I asked. Rose, we need to talk. We're talking. Privately. No. Emma stays. She's part of this conversation. Harold sat down heavily. How did you find us? He asked Emma. Mom left instructions. She said if anything happened to her, I should come here. What else did she tell you? That you were my grandfather, and that you'd take care of me. Harold looked at me with pleading eyes. Rose. Harold, is this our granddaughter? Yes. Is Sarah alive? No. She died last week. But she was alive. This whole time she was alive. Yes. And you knew? Yes. For 43 years you let me think my daughter was dead? Rose, I can explain. Explain? Harold, I grieved for our daughter for 43 years. I know. I blamed myself. I thought I did something wrong during pregnancy. Rose, please calm down. Calm down? Calm down? Emma started crying. I'm sorry, she whispered. I didn't mean to cause problems. Emma, this isn't your fault, I told her. This is your grandfather's fault. I turned back to Harold. Tell me everything. Right now. Harold took a deep breath. Sarah didn't die at birth. She was born healthy. Then why did you tell me she died? Because I gave her away. What? I gave her to a family in Springfield. Without telling me? You were unconscious after the delivery. Complications from the C-section. That doesn't give you the right to give away our child. Rose, we were 19 years old. We had no money. No education. So I thought she'd have a better life with an older family. What family? The Chins. Michael and Linda Chun. You sold our daughter? I didn't sell her. I placed her for adoption. Without my consent? I did what I thought was best. For who? For everyone. How was it best for me to think my child was dead? Because it was easier than explaining adoption. Easier for who? For both of us. Harold, I wanted that baby more than anything in the world. I know. And you took her from me. I thought I was protecting you. Protecting me from what? From the responsibility. We were kids, Rose. We were her parents. We weren't ready to be parents. That wasn't your decision to make alone. Emma spoke up quietly. Mom told me she tried to find you once. Harold and I both looked at her. When? When I was 5. She hired a private investigator. What happened? I asked. The investigator told her you didn't want contact. I looked at Harold. Is that true? Harold's silence was answer enough. Harold, did someone contact you about Sarah? Yes. When? 7 years ago. And you said we didn't want contact? I said you'd moved on. I never moved on. I visited her grave every year for 43 years. What grave? Emma asked. The grave we bought for Sarah. With a headstone and everything. But Mom wasn't dead. No, she wasn't. Your grandfather lied to me about everything. Harold stood up. Rose, I was trying to protect our marriage. Our marriage was built on a lie. If you'd known Sarah was alive, you would have wanted to find her. Of course I would have. And it would have destroyed our life together. What life together? You stole my daughter from me. I gave her a better life than we could have provided. How do you know what kind of life we could have provided? Because we were broke teenagers. People raise children in poverty all the time. I didn't want that for her. You didn't want the responsibility. Maybe. But Rose, look how our life turned out. We've been happy. I've been miserable for 43 years. You seemed happy. Because I didn't know I had a choice. Emma interrupted again. Mom wasn't happy either. What do you mean? I asked. She always seemed sad, like she was missing something. Did she talk about us? Sometimes. She'd say she had parents who lived far away. Did she want to contact us? All the time. But she was scared. Scared of what? Scared you wouldn't want her. I started crying. Emma, I wanted her every single day of her life. She wanted you too. Harold, how could you do this to us? Rose, I was 19 years old and terrified. So was I. But I didn't give away our child. I thought it was temporary. What do you mean? I thought maybe when we were older, more established, we could get her back. You thought adoption was temporary? I didn't understand how it worked. Harold, you signed legal documents. I know that now. You knew it then too. Rose, I made a mistake. A mistake? You destroyed 3 lives with your mistake. 3 lives. Mine, Sarah's, and yours. My life turned out fine. Your life was built on lies. Our life was built on love. Love? Harold, love doesn't involve lying for 43 years. Emma spoke up again. Mom left something else for you. She reached into her backpack and pulled out a sealed envelope. She made me promise to give this to you if I found you. I opened the envelope with trembling hands. Inside was a letter written in neat handwriting. Dear Mom and Dad, if Emma is giving you this letter, it means I'm dead and she needs help. I want you to know that I never stopped thinking about you. I always wondered if you ever thought about me. I tried to find you when Emma was little, but I was told you didn't want contact. I hope that wasn't true. I hope you would have wanted to know me. I hope you would have wanted to know Emma. She's the most beautiful, smart, funny girl in the world. She's everything I ever hoped to be. Please take care of her. Please love her the way I always dreamed you would love me. Please don't let my death be the only reason you find out I existed. Your daughter, Sarah. I sobbed as I read it. My daughter had spent her entire life thinking we didn't want her, when the truth was I would have died for her. Emma, your mom was wrong. We did want contact. I would have given anything to know her. Really? Really? And I want to know you too. What happens to me now? I looked at Harold. You live with us. If you want to. What if Mr. Patterson doesn't want me? Harold spoke for the first time in 10 minutes. Emma, I made a terrible mistake 43 years ago. I can't fix what I did to your mother, but I can try to do right by you. Does that mean I can stay? It means you have a home here for as long as you want it. Emma smiled for the first time since she'd arrived. Can I see pictures of my mom when she was little? We don't have any, I said quietly. Why not? Because your grandfather told me she died. I didn't think I needed pictures of a dead baby. Oh, but Emma, we can make new pictures. Of you. Of us together. I'd like that. That night, after Emma went to bed in what should have been Sarah's room, I confronted Harold one more time. How many other lies have you told me? None. This was the only one. How do I know that's true? Because this was big enough. I didn't need any other lies. Harold, I don't know if I can forgive you for this. I understand. Do you? Do you understand that you stole my daughter from me? Yes. Do you understand that she grew up thinking we didn't want her? Yes. Do you understand that I'll never get to know my daughter because she's dead? Yes. Do you understand that Emma is now an orphan because you were too cowardly to tell me the truth? Yes. Then you understand why I might not be able to stay married to you. Harold looked shocked. Rose, you can't leave me. Why not? Because we've been married for 51 years. 51 years based on a lie. Not all of it was a lie. The foundation was a lie. Everything else was built on that foundation. Rose, please. I know I made a mistake. Harold, you didn't make a mistake. You made a choice. Every day for 43 years you chose to lie to me. I was trying to protect you. You were protecting yourself. Maybe. But Rose, what good would it do to leave now? It would let me live the rest of my life honestly. What about Emma? What about her? She needs stability. She needs honesty. Something she'll never get from you. Rose, I'm begging you. Please don't break up our family. Harold, you broke up our family 43 years ago. We can rebuild it. Can we? How do I trust you ever again? I'll do whatever it takes. There's nothing you can do. The damage is done. Harold started crying. Rose, I love you. I love you too. But love isn't enough anymore. What is enough? Trust. And that's something we'll never have again. 3 months later, I filed for divorce. Harold fought it, but I had grounds for divorce based on fraud. He'd lied about material facts in our marriage. Emma stayed with me. Harold got visitation rights, but Emma rarely wanted to see him. He kept me from my mom, she said. And he kept my mom from you. Emma, he's still your grandfather. No, he's not. A grandfather wouldn't do what he did. Emma was right. Harold had given up the right to be called grandfather when he stole our daughter. It's been a year now since Emma came to my door. She's 13 now, in 8th grade, getting good grades. She looks more like Sarah every day. Sometimes I watch her and imagine what Sarah would have looked like at 13, at 16, at 30. All the moments I miss because my husband decided I wasn't capable of making my own choices. Emma asks about Sarah all the time. Do you think she was happy? I think she was happy with you. But was she happy without you? I don't know, sweetheart. I hope so. Do you think she forgave you for not finding her? Emma, there was nothing to forgive. We didn't know she was alive. But she didn't know that. No, she didn't. That makes me sad. It makes me sad too. Emma has Sarah's kindness, her curiosity, her stubborn streak. She also has something Sarah never had. She has me. I can't get back the 43 years I lost with my daughter, but I can make sure Emma knows she's wanted, loved, home. Harold calls sometimes, asks how Emma is doing, asks if I'll reconsider the divorce. The answer is always no. Some betrayals are too big to forgive. Some lies are too deep to overcome. Harold stole my daughter from me. He stole Sarah's childhood from me. He stole 43 years of love and memories and milestones. And he did it all to protect himself from the inconvenience of parenthood. I'm 75 years old. I have maybe 10 good years left. I'm going to spend every single one of them loving my granddaughter. The granddaughter I never knew I had. The granddaughter who saved me from a marriage built on lies. The granddaughter who brought my daughter back to me, even if it was too late. Emma has Sarah's eyes. When I look at her, I see the daughter I never got to raise. It's not the same, but it's something. And sometimes something is enough.